What you're going to do in this 10-minute lesson is learn how positivity and creativity can come into your life, and that, doodling isn't just a way to pass the time. It's a way to focus, show some self-expression, and for relaxation. Hey all, today we are going to be doing some fun doodling. We're going to doodle flowers. It's going to be, the actual lesson part is about 10 minutes, give or take. There might be a little time over because, I like to talk. Let's grab some paper and a pen or pencil and go to the desk, and I'll show you what we're doing. So this is what we are up to today. And I have a goal here. I want 10,000 views on this video. So share this video with everybody and let's get it to 10,000 views. We are making flowers. We are doodling flowers, and I call them doodles because we are not looking at real life flowers. I am making these up out of my head, and I want you to make yours up out of your head also. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can always find some pictures in garden catalogs or on the web. Just look up flowers. I love to use references when I'm doing very realistic types of things, or if I want to have a sense of realism. I've looked at a lot of flowers over the years. We're going to do flowers like these right here, flowers like these right here, and I'm going to give you the basic steps. And then I'm just going to keep making flowers, and I'm going to change the shape of the petals, and I'm going to change the number of the petals, and I'm not going to count the number of petals. I am using a Uniball Signo RT1. This is just an office pen. You can use a pencil. I've got a graphite, woodless graphite pencil here. I've got colored pencils. I can do anything I want, and so can you. First flower up. Just a basic, put a circle like this and make hearts, teardrops, whatever you want. I'm doing hearts because they make me happy. So I'm putting a circle, and I'm going to make 5 petals, and you can make more, you can make less. So we're just doing a 5-petal flower. Okay, so now look at this. When I get to here, I'm going, I could either make a skinny flower, or I can make this first petal be in front. Little tricks. We're going to come over, we're going to do the bump, and when my pen comes close to touching that, I stop. And look, that petal is now sitting behind this one. Who knew, huh? I'm going to pull a line down like this. It can be a sharp line. It can be a, it can be a wobbly line. And then I'm going to put a couple little lines coming out of the center like that. Make those little sort of creases at the base of the flower, and now you've got a flower that feels kind of like a flower. I am going to do something here in the center. I am going to put a little smiley face and 2 dots because you just made your first flower, and you should be celebrating that you are an artist. As soon as you start doing creative things like this, you're an artist. So now I'm going to do my next flower, but I want it to be a smaller daisy-like flower with smaller petals. So I'm going to make another circle, and I'm going to do small petals coming off. Make sure your petals go all the way to the center of your flower, that center ring that you put on. And now here, I don't really have a lot of room, so I'm just going to do something like that. And this time I'm going to put more lines coming out of the center, that edge. Look. I'm going to put another smiley face on this one because I'm really pleased. Look at how cute that is. Put another half circle and then a couple dots. There we go. I want to do a flower that is looking away, just so that you can have a couple variations. And the way to do that is I'm going to come down here, all right, and I'm going to put a circle, but I'm going to leave a gap, and I'm going to put 2 lines coming out of that circle. Then I'm going to put a little line over the top of that to close it in. Now you've got your stem coming out of the back of a flower. You didn't know that, did you? And now I'm going to do my petals again. But this time we're looking at it from the back of the flower. You didn't know that you could draw perspective, did you? Because I didn't tell you that's what we were doing until we were done. We just drew that in perspective. You can finish this exactly the same way that you did from the front-facing flower. Look at that. And then you can put little lines at the back, at the base, right here. Little lines. Oh my gosh. And then you can put some little lines right here. And there you have a flower facing away from you. Super easy. Now I want to do a flower with wobbly petals. And the reason for that is many people have a tremor or a slight wobble, or they're tentative, and so they don't like to press down hard, or their hand likes to do things on its own. What I'm going to do is put a wobbly circle here, and I'm just kind of letting my hand, actually I'm going to go back on my pen, which makes it more wobbly for me, but I'm going to be confident in whatever my pen mark looks like. That's the trick. So now I'm going to go out. I'm making a heartish shape, heart-ish. I'll tell you, I prefer these petals to the ones that there. I prefer this petal to those. My preference. Your preference could be a very graphic look. But the reason why I prefer this one is because all of these little nooks and crannies that I've created with my little wobble in my hand become wrinkles that can be exploited. Ooh, exploiting those wrinkles. And now, even if you have a bit of a tremor in your hand, you can put your pen down and pull towards you. And if your pen lifts up early, you're just going to get more of a textured pen line. But it's a fast movement. I'm not sitting there and concentrating really hard on that line. I'm finding a point and I'm pulling down. There you go. So are you enjoying these tips, tricks? Will you share this video with your friends? That's my goal. That's what we're manifesting here with this wonderful bit of creativity. A wonderful lesson that 10,000 people are going to want to watch. I went to a life coach for the very first time, and she was amazing. Thank you, Angie. And she was telling me to just realize that people out there want to learn this stuff. They want to learn it from me, and I'm going to share it. So that's my thing here. Now, this one, I'm going to put a few circles. I'm not worried about making them perfect. They're just, some of them are going to go over and just become more textured. Look at that. Do it whatever you want to do. We're going to make a bachelor button type flower. I'm putting my little center in here. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to do this making pairs of lines. They can be wobbly. They don't have to be straight. But I'm making them in pairs because we are going to do a cool trick called put the ruffles on the ends of the pairs of lines. Look at that. This is doodling at its finest. It's helping you to be mindful. It's helping you to find your creativity. It's helping you to slow down and make something that makes your heart happy. Now, I tend to draw the line and then go back, draw the line out, make my ruffles, and then go back. But you can certainly, just like I showed you, draw your pairs of lines. Now, if I have a space that's a little bit too narrow, like this one right here, to go down and back, I'll come out and just draw the ruffly line. Like that. And here we have bachelor button or chicory or any of those pretty blue flowers that grow on the side of the road. I'm going to put a line coming from the center here out. We're not coloring them this time. If you want a video coloring flowers, let me know. I love to color flowers. And I could do up a page of doodled flowers, and then we could all come together and just color. And I'm just going to put dots in this one. Like that. I want you to let me know in the comments if you want more doodled flowers. Say, doodle more flowers. We will get more doodle flowers going because, oh gosh, there's as many doodle flowers as there are stars in the sky. I hope that you found some joy, found some enjoyment in this process, that you learned the techniques. Now you can go and make full meadows of flowers. And remember that every doodle is a little piece of joy and a step towards embracing your creative self. Believe in your creativity and keep on doodling. Go out, do something creative, take care of yourself, so then you can take care of those you love. And I want to see you back here again really soon for more doodling. Bye-bye.